What time is it?
Your show.
Yeah, what time is it?
Your show.
Yeah, what time is it?
Your show.
Yeah, he's back from the dead.
Your
Putting it on the map, yeah. Saskatoon, right next to New York. New York. Yeah, what show, yeah.
Your show.
What time is it?
Your show.
Yeah, time to talk some shit, yeah.
Your show.
You've tuned in, yeah?
Yeah, von Maggie. Bark, bark, wolf, wolf, who wants a treat, yeah. Keep listening.
Hello and welcome to the Thursday edition of Your Show right here on the Dufferin Ave Media Network. My name is Gary. I am your busty host, and this is the only, thank you, as far as we still know, the only live show on YouTube that goes 4 to 5 p.m., rain or shine all the time, Monday to Friday, located in Saskatoon. So thank you for being a part of this amazing adventure. We also like to make up categories and say we're number one in them, just like this. We are also the number one ranked category in shows produced by an actual dragon. Dragon. Think about that one for a second. Yeah, it's kind of cool. There's a Rick and Morty episode that's all about dragons. I just realized I can't really say anything about it. But if you know about the dragon episode from Rick and Morty, that's the type of dragon we got over here. A real sweet prince. We also got a majestic puppy in the house, and she is a representative for the greatest pet store on planet Earth, dare I say, in the entire universe. That store is Pet Planet on 8th Street, and they are proud to bring to you the Maggie Cam. Oh, look at her. God, she's so beautiful every time. She's been running around a lot today, chasing the birds. We've got a bunch of birds in the backyard, and it's super fun. And I've been trying to make them pets, but the birds keep running away. Maybe one day. Maggie chases them around a lot. The Maggie Cam for our fantastic pals over at Pet Planet on 8th Street, your pet's natural grocer, Mike and Rochelle, along with Margaret's beautiful boyfriend, Leroy. Always there during business hours, Monday to Friday, then after business hours and on the weekend. Kirsten, Shar, and Chris are there to give you the exact same quality that you come to expect every time you step into Pet Planet on 8th Street. So be sure to go by there and say hello as Margaret slowly drifts off to puppy sleepland. And that means we can say hello to a bunch of our new shows. Bamford & Co., you see it right there. Every Wednesday, they are crushing it right now. Putting out fantastic episodes all about realty in this beautiful city of ours, as well as my brother-in-law, D-Rock, and the team over at Aquaman Limited, doing great things like they always do, including underwater drone inspections. He says he's got a lot of love for those drone inspections. So the advertising works around these parts as well. Shout out to our buddy Big Boy over at Deneb Finishing. Fantastic people. And by the way, my sister and my brother-in-law, again, Mr. Aquaman himself, Baby Watch. Yes, we've been on Baby Watch for the last couple days now, as my sister is about to bestow upon the earth another, that's probably not the right word, because bestow means like passing away and it's given to, so we don't want to say that. To bring into the earth another child. There it is. So to say, good job, buddy. Get that baby out of there so we can start giving it all the love in the world. We were supposed to have CTV's Matt Young in the house because he joins every Thursday. That's sort of his day, but he's doing quadruple duty right now, so he couldn't actually make it in for this week, but we will get back to this ongoing series that he has started that we love so, so much. I actually think we're in talks of putting it into its own little program segment, all of these fixing up your old games, your old controllers, your old systems, and putting them out as their own individual series. I think Dragon just gave me a hell yeah, dude. So that's something to look forward to. But today he is not around. Ooh, shout out to Dax and our friends over at Property Guys and Nickel Plumbing. Kim's coming by today after work over there, and we're going to have a little chat. So many great businesses involved around here. So without CTV's Matt Young, we did our usual throw out to the team. Our buddy Croker, who we love so much, he's doing something down. He's in Atlanta today. He's had a crazy month, going all over the place, doing his thing, so he couldn't join us. We talked to Coach Mazer, who was on yesterday, tried to get him in back-to-back, but he's way too busy. Brooksy, you know her, you love her. She is our bro. She's from, well, I explained it all at the start of this video, so we will go ahead now and show you just how our good friend Brooksy saved the day today by coming through and getting us a nice little pre-tape. Let's go ahead and run that one, Dragon.
Yeah.
I really want to start with that. I don't think we should. What's a slither snick?
A slitherous snake.
Is that like a Pokemon?
No. It's how you say snake, but snake. A slitherous snake.
You know her from the Past Our Bedtime podcast, co-hosted with our friend Hardcora, who will be in the house tomorrow. You also know her as the woman who saved my mental health by taking over social media duties around here. With her incredible company, Wendy Brooks Media, she is Brooksy. How you doing, buddy?
So good. You know.
Good. Thank you for coming in last minute. We had CTV's Matt Young. Couldn't make it today. He had about a million things going on, so I had a little scramble, and look who came in to save the day.
Yeah, I popped in real quick. I just finished eating, what did I tell you? Oh, yeah, I was eating East Indian food before I got here.
Not just eating it, demolishing
Yeah.
mountains of it.
So much food. And
Where did you go? We can shout out a business.
Yeah, I'm going to shout out Angeethi's in Stonebridge.
There you go.
Best paneer I've had in my life. I hope I'm saying that right.
Sounds right.
And also, I just learned that naan is...
Naan bread.
Yeah, but...
Love it.
But when you say naan bread, you're saying, like,
saying it
naan
wrong.
means naan bread. So you're saying naan bread.
So I'm saying bread.
Yeah, you're saying
That's
naan
it.
bread, basically, because
Naan
you say
bread.
naan bread. That's how I just
learned.
learned that.
So naan.
It's just naan. Can I get
is
naan?
It's food, yeah.
Yeah.
So
You
great
don't say naan bread.
great vegetarian options there, is what you're saying.
Yeah, there's like the whole half of the menu is vegetarian.
It's amazing.
Yeah,
So
but
we
it's like
love shouting out local businesses
Yeah.
that do good things. So
it's like cheese curds and sauce,
I love that.
and you put on rice.
Oof.
Anyway, it's
Game
so
over.
good. Yeah.
So you demolished an entire mountain of all of this deliciousness, and now
Yeah.
you're in the food coma phase.
Yeah.
How's that going?
Good. I was thinking on doing my top button, but I'll keep it on for
Not,
this.
not your new corduroy shirt you got.
Yeah. Also went to Valley Village and got this corduroy shirt.
You've had yourself a day today.
Yeah. And
All I did was scramble to try to find a guest to get on here.
yeah. Well, we've been scrambling. Me and Brad.
Yeah, I can imagine.
We our dryer broke.
Oh boy, here we go. Okay, we're getting into this now.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
It's been a while.
Wow.
Which is good. I bought this because I'm running out of clothes. So, so
Hold on a sec. Just quick math here.
Mm-hmm.
Don't think about it. How many tops do you own? Like shirts, bunny hugs, all that, all together. Tops.
50?
Wow.
No,
And you still had to add to it, hey?
but I only wear like 8, 9 of them.
That's like me.
Yeah,
You wear the ones without sleeves.
yeah, and I got rid of a good bunch at a garage sale.
Yeah, very successful garage sale,
Yeah,
by the way.
but no, I have a bunch. And like summer, and summer, you don't wear in summer.
Summer, and some you don't wear in summer.
Yeah.
Nice.
Anyway,
That was very poetic.
yeah. So my dryer is broken, and Brad just texted me one day, and we were both home. I don't know why he texted this to me, but he's like, "Hey, like, pretty sure our dryer is broken. Like,
Oh, no.
I'm gonna call and see if I can get a piece." And it just like had an error where it wouldn't turn off.
He's one again, super Brad to the rescue. He wants to do it himself. I
Yeah.
love that. Good for him.
Yeah,
Good for you,
he
Brad.
fixes almost everything, but he couldn't fix
amazing.
our water heater when it broke and flooded. And
Hold on a second. You had a water heater issue and you didn't tell me? I know
No.
some really good water heater repair people.
yeah.
Nickel Plumbing and Heating, by the
Maybe
way.
they came
Check
and
them out.
did fix it. I don't
They're
actually
amazing.
know who fixed it, to be
Well, I
honest.
should hope it was them. Or else you were probably paying an outrageous price.
Yeah, well, I know it wasn't them who did it. I'll tell you that much.
There you go. They weren't the ones who installed it wrong and made it break. I'm with you.
Yeah. Anyway, so jar is broken. Brad orders this piece. It's $300 to fix it.
Oh.
Okay. But I was like, it's better than buying a new
Whole new one.
dryer.
What does a dryer go for nowadays?
Well, like over $1,000.
Oof.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's some you could get a little cheaper, but we need a stackable front.
Oh, you had a
Loader.
very specific
Yeah.
need.
Yeah. So anyway, Brad's so casual, texts me about it as I'm getting ready, and then we leave the house. Okay. We leave the house. We go all the way to Rossern, leave the dogs there. Kids aren't home, whatever. A week goes by, and he finally gets the part to fix the dryer, and he opens
So
it.
no laundry this whole time?
No laundry this whole
Oh
time.
boy.
Yeah, and now the kids have been at our house for a week too with no
So
laundry,
it's,
and
like,
their
tripled
laundry.
up,
I'm gonna be
yeah.
doing laundry all weekend. I swear. So anyway,
Woo!
he
So
opens
much fun.
he opens up the laundry machine and takes off the top lid, and I see black all on the top like something exploded.
Oh no.
And we look inside of the dryer and it's all melted and wires. A fire
You had a
happened
fire in the dryer
in our dryer. And then,
while you were gone.
yeah, and, well, no, Brad turned it off the machine. So it started while we were home. But we just left after that. And he never knew it started on fire. And I'm like, oh my God.
The puppies.
That's what I said. And he's like, it wouldn't have started on fire, Wendy. I was like, well, didn't you like smell anything? So anyway, so
I cannot, for the record, I cannot say a single thing because I would have did the exact same thing.
yeah, no.
I always do that. You're
And,
never
like-
supposed to. That's why they say you should never leave a dryer running without anyone home.
Yeah.
Because they're like one of the biggest
Well,
fire risks in your home.
It's so I never realized. And so we were both, he was still like, maybe I can fix it. One of the wires was pretty messed up. But I'm like, Brad, I would rather pay $2,000 to not have this dryer in here anymore. Like, I don't think it's worth
That's a
like.
scary incident.
It is. And I
That's
couldn't stop
horrifying.
thinking about it I was like, man, like, we could have just burnt the whole house down over a dryer.
I'm one of those people where if I leave the house, I can think of 10 things that I didn't do. Mm-hmm. So I go in and out 4 times before I leave the house every time. Like I'm
Yeah.
so paranoid about that stuff. And I still leave the dryer running when I leave. Very rarely, if I leave. Like
Yeah.
you know how little I leave
Yeah.
the house, but if I do, I'll still won't worry about it, even though I know like just the dryer trap alone, like the thing that catches all
Yeah.
the stuff, the lint trap, that thing can go up at any time, and people just forget to clean it out.
Yes.
And all of a sudden, you're plugged up, and boom, your house
Yes.
explodes.
And like,
It's horrifying.
thank God we're there because Brad like noticed that it wasn't turning off.
Yeah.
So like it just would have kept on going and going and starting on fire. And anyway, so now we're looking for a new dryer and
So what happened with the part? We just have
he
an
can
extra part?
return it
Okay, good.
apparently. So that's good. I was like $300.
And that is his forte, by the way. He's very good at flipping things, so I'm sure that won't be an issue.
Yeah. So well, it's just a return. Sorry, did I say he could sell it? He can return
No,
it.
no, he said return.
Oh,
He
yeah.
said return. I'm just saying I'm sure he's good at that too because
Yeah.
he's so good at all this thrifting stuff.
Yeah, and I'm sure if he can return it, that's a good point. He probably would just sell it. But
Yeah. Maybe you can make a little profit. Who knows?
Yeah.
You never know with our sweet, sweet Brad.
yeah, so anyway, so I'm here, I'm alive, I'm grateful, and today we were supposed to pick up a dryer, but they haven't called us back, so I came here instead.
So we're on a dryer waiting duty.
Yeah, we're waiting, and as soon as I'm done here, hopefully we'll have a phone call to go pick up a dryer.
And then you can start doing laundry for the next 4 days.
Yeah, and Brad leaves to a sales conference.
Oh no, where are they
this
going?
Regina.
Oh
It's the
boy.
annual Rolco
You don't get to go?
radio sales.
They don't get to bring a guest?
No, they never do.
That's weird.
And I don't know if it's because they indulge a little
They
bit
like
on
to
the
get a little
drinky poos.
crazy. Well, all the more
But-
reason to have the partners there, right?
Yeah.
Who wouldn't want to get a
I
little
don't know.
crazy with their loved ones?
I don't think anyone really is, and I don't know. That's just I've just never went.
It's weird that I even brought that up. I don't know why.
What?
Why they wouldn't bring
Well,
their
yeah.
significant others.
Well, I don't know. I guess they're like the Christmas party's enough.
That's true. And you know,
So-
to be fair, as the guy who's been to a lot of those ones, the guests usually are the ones that really pour it on with all the freebies.
Yeah.
You know, because we
The-
all say like that's how you get your bonus, is get all your freebies in. So
Well, yeah. Honestly, I bought a dress for the Rolco Christmas party already today at Valley
Congratulations.
Village.
at Value Village.
Yeah.
Now this is exciting. What kind of dress is it?
It's green
Ooh.
and it's like a weird material, kind of like this corduroy, but it's not really corduroy. I don't know how to explain it.
So you're just going out there and doing all your shopping at Value Village now.
Well,
No,
no.
I'm not judging. I'm not. Like, that's not.
No,
Like, that's
I
cool to
shop
me.
at a
I
whole
think
lot of
that's
other
awesome.
places. It's just because Brad's always there, so sometimes I go with him. And now I'll only buy it if I really think I like it. So when I was trying this one on, somebody walked by and was like, "You should get that. It's cute." And I was
all it
like,
takes, yeah.
"Okay." She sold me.
If I have to.
Yeah.
By the way,
So-
she works there, but that's okay.
No, I don't think she does. She had a shopping cart. Well, maybe she's putting all the
Be
go
a
backs
great-
out.
That would be a great move though, if you have a plant inside the business that just walks around telling everyone they look gorgeous and whatever they're trying.
Yeah, and they're pretending not to be employee. Because when an employee tells you, it's like, okay, like
You
they
have
are
to say
probably
that.
selling it.
It's
to
like
you.
when your significant other tells you how pretty you look. Like, you shut up. You're supposed to say that. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I'm like, tell me the truth. Don't let me leave here looking like a crazy person.
What was that? It was Seinfeld when Elaine was in the store, and she looked amazing in the dress inside the store in the mirrors they have. But the second she left, she looked like disgusting and hated the dress in every way. She's
Yeah.
like, "What the hell?" And then she realized it was a trick mirror.
Yes, I was just gonna say
There
I
you
saw
go.
on like Shark Tank, I think, that they have these mirrors called slim mirrors. And the way they are, they make you look like you're 5 to 10 pounds lighter. And so people were buying them and putting them in their stores
Yeah.
so that they looked like way thinner.
Of course
and then
that's real. God.
I know. And then they actually, I think they got like in a lot of trouble
you should
for
be
it.
in a lawsuit for that because you're
And-
misleading a customer.
Yeah, into thinking it looks so good.
Yeah.
And then they get home and they're like, what is this?
Just like a lamp.
Yeah, I saw it on Shark Tank. And then I don't know where I heard about the rest of the story, but they had to take them all out. So that I don't think there actually is any more that are like that unless they're secretly doing it. But
Yeah. Well, it should be illegal.
it's that they were trying to say they got out of getting in trouble, I guess, the slim mirror, because they have like a thing that says slim mirror in the corner, like really, really small. So
If you have your magnifying glass with you, you can find the tiny little print that says this is a fake ass mirror.
yeah. So when you're trying on clothes, check all the corners, see if it says slim mirror or anything.
Man,
That
isn't shopping
changes
hard
your body.
enough already? Like,
I hate
give
it.
me another reason to never shop. Okay, here's one.
I mean, I can try on shirts and like sweaters, but I hate trying on pants or dresses. It's
Why?
too much.
Too much to get in.
Yeah, and like my legs are really short. I don't know if you know, like my torso is really, really long, and
We've-
my
we've-
legs are really, really
You've
short.
mentioned your long torso before, yes.
Like even when we sit next to each other, but I'm so much shorter than you, Gary, and your chair is higher than mine.
What is going on here?
I know my torso is really long, so it's really hard for
Congratulations.
me to find pants.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
So you have a very unique need for clothing.
yeah. I need to shop at the only place I can buy pants is American Eagle, and I have to get the short size.
I thought you were going to say something like Mrs. Long Torso. You know how they have like Mr. Big and Tall? Like Mrs. Long Torso, where it's
Yeah. Or it's like too though, like if I buy a crop top, it's like extra like croppy because my torso's so long. Or like
like crappie.
it's like too short. And sometimes regular shirts can look like
wow.
crop tops.
Welcome to Talking Fashion with Brooksy.
Yeah. Yeah,
As,
we're going
we
all over the place.
Continue on the Thursday edition. What else is going on? I feel like we haven't talked in a while, and you always have all these exciting things
I know.
that lead to great conversations. What else you got going?
I was supposed to come here on Wednesday?
You had double soccer duty. You were being mom.
No, track duty. Double
duty.
track. The kids.
How'd they do?
Well, one of them it was pretty sick. Like cold and flu season
Oh, no.
is
Yeah,
upon
everyone-
us.
Man, oh man, you are not kidding. Like, everyone who walks, like I don't know if you can tell, but my like eyes are so tired and I'm like stuffy. And
Yeah,
just,
you were
I woke
saying
up
you were
this
sick.
morning, I was just feeling. I don't know. I still don't know if it's allergies or if it's actual sickness. We're supposed to go visit my granny at the hospital this morning with my dad. And I was like, I don't think I can do it.
No,
Like,
you
my
don't
voice
look
was
sick
gone, and it
either.
was like, oh yeah. So I didn't end up going this morning. But it's that feeling. Like I felt like I'm about to get sick for about a week now.
Yeah. Oh,
you know,
same.
And it just sits there.
But I've been crushing like vitamin C packages.
I've been crushing a lot
So,
of vitamins.
Yeah,
Maybe that's what's keeping us going.
honestly. But anyway, that's why I brought you chili. I knew you were sick. I was like, this is
You're
going to be so
kind.
nice.
See,
Yeah.
now you didn't make the chili though, right? Just want to be
No,
clear.
Brad did. Brad made the chili.
God, I love you, Brad.
Yeah, he's the best
Just want him to know that.
in the
I'm very excited to try
slow
it.
cooker.
Give it a full review.
Yeah. It's vegetarian chili made with sweet potato and other things. So
I'm going to be a
kind of weird,
vegetarian
actually.
for the night. I'm very excited.
every food I give you is
Yeah,
vegetarian.
well, I know. That's the whole point. You're wheeling me into the lifestyle, and I'm saying this isn't that bad.
Sometimes you just need to eat more vegetables, I think. You and your McDonald's food.
Oh, man, I don't have my phone here. I've been on a bad run the last 2 nights. On Tuesday, I realized it was Taco Tuesday, and I hadn't had a taco in a long time. So I'm such a sucker when it comes to ordering foods that are like new or gimmicky or have like deals.
Yeah.
As you can tell. So I hit up Taco Time. Love Taco Time. And they had this beef cruncheroo or something like that. It's like the snack, the
That's what
wrap
Brad
thing.
got last
It's
time.
so good. And it was
Wait, does
free.
it have Doritos in it?
It might have.
I don't know. The one that has Doritos in it.
No, that's
what
a
he got.
Taco Bell. That's different.
No,
the
they have a
Dorito
new
shell. Do they have
one.
Taco Time?
At Taco Time.
Well, maybe it was. Whatever it was, I got it for free on an order over $25. So I already go in knowing I have to at least get $25 worth of
Just
food.
for you.
So then I get my
At
super
Taco
beef
Time, it's
burrito
so
and my
cheap.
Mexi fries. I got an orange juice to be healthy, which was very nice. And then, so because it was Taco Tuesday, I had to get some tacos. So a couple soft shell, a couple hard shell. And it was fantastic. So I did my taco thing, crushed that. And then the next night, I realized I hadn't had ice cream in a while. So last
You
night,
got a whole cake again.
I got my log cake. It's only $29 for a log cake.
Oh my god.
So I got my cake, and then I got my 2 kids deals, because this is the thing. A normal cheeseburger is $6.99. But if you order a kids meal, you still get a cheeseburger. Plus, you get a banana, which is where I get my bananas from now, strictly from Dairy Queen, along with a juice and an ice cream sandwich or a dilly bar.
Yeah, it was funny.
So $2 more, and you're getting all that extra stuff with your burger. So I did that, and then I got 2 chicken fingers as well.
He came out the
With
other day
ice
when
cream.
I was here while we were playing video games, and he's like, "You want a banana?" And I was like, "Oh my god, you have fruit in the house?" And he's like, "I got it from Dairy Queen."
They got the best bananas, man. I don't know how else to say it. Their bananas are incredible.
They're
I
just
love them.
bananas.
They're so good.
Anyway, back to
So
the
my
kids.
tummy's been sore the last couple of days too. On top of
Okay, well,
everything
you'll
else.
eat the vegetarian chili, and I'll help you.
That'll straighten me out.
But the kids, one of them's really sick, so she went to her run, and she was
Wow,
dying.
that was quite the tangent. I'm sorry. I really
No.
took that.
That's
way
okay. I
over
came
there.
back.
Yeah, I can't believe you
I
brought it
came
back.
back.
Good stuff.
Well,
So how long was the run?
the run is like just over 1K, and it's like a practice one. But yeah, she's a little bit slower than last year because she was so sick, and even when she got home, her whole face was red, and she like had washed her face, and then she was so sick that like she had like boogers all over her face, and I was like, I feel so sorry for you. I was like, are you sure you could run right now? And then she's like, yeah.
Overcoming adversity.
Yeah, so then I cleaned her face
it.
and I put some sunscreen on her face because she was so red. And then we went and she did the whole thing. And then our other kid had a 4K at high school and he
Ooh.
couldn't finish it. He said it was too hot and he didn't
make
feel
it?
he didn't feel very good, so he only did 1K of the 4K. But it was a practice as well. So
Okay, so at least it wasn't the full race.
yeah, so next week's the full race for both of them and it's supposed to cool down a bit. It was
Yeah,
so hot. All the
was way
kids
too
were
hot for that.
so dying
Yeah, you
yesterday.
can't
Yeah.
do that. That's like
Especially after being so
torturous
cold.
temperatures, yeah,
Yeah, it's
big
not like
flip.
they were hot for like a week and then went into it.
my ski chalet is red hot. It's like 26 degrees in there. Last week, like the last week and a half, I've been bundling up. It's been like 16 degrees in there. I've refused to turn on any sort of heat as I'm trying to save money, and it's tough.
Yeah,
Like
no.
it got really cold, but now it's super hot. So I got the screen door open,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm trying to let some of that cool air in as
Yeah.
it's cooled down very quickly here.
Especially because your AC unit's on the top of the fridge over there. It's
Yeah,
be
that
hard to get
caused a-
down by yourself.
That caused a real issue. I knew it was going to because we could have really used it yesterday. It was so
Yeah.
hot in here. And like Coach Mazer and I were up here talking to Adrian, and both of us just sweating, like face like all red. It's like, man, I think it was 26 in here.
Yeah.
It's like if only we had an air conditioner, and there's one right there.
Right there, but you can't
But
use
it's on
it.
top of the fridge, then I couldn't get it down on my own, and all sorts of things.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, well, not hopefully. I kind of missed the hot days, but it's supposed to be the last really hot day for.
Don't say it. Don't ruin it. We'll just take whatever nice weather we can
Until
get.
2025, right? Is that what's next?
It is.
Oh my God,
But you're not
that's so
supposed
crazy.
to.
I'm
That's
so
like
old.
such a negative. Stop that. I don't
Why?
like that
Some people
negativity.
like cold.
No, I
They,
don't mean it like that. I just
they
mean
might
like,
be like,
this
yeah.
year's almost over already. That's what I mean. It's like, whoa.
Why is that negative?
Because
Maybe
it's
we
just
need a new
started, it
year.
feels like.
New year, new me.
We say that every time. Every single time as we sit here hanging out with our good friend Brooksy from the Past Our Bedtime podcast and Wendy Brooks Media. Before we let you go,
I'm gonna sneeze again.
here we go. Get it out, girl.
I
Don't worry.
can't. Okay, go.
This will be great. Should we just sit here and watch you struggle?
No.
Fair enough. Football, week 4, kicking off tonight. In the NFL, you got your New York football Giants taking on Dak Prescott and the Dallas football Cowboys.
I love the Dallas Cowboys.
I knew you did, and that's why I wanted to talk to you about this. Have you
Woo!
watched any Cowboys games yet?
Woo! No, but I did recently watch the new Dallas Cowboy Cheerleaders Netflix series. It was really good.
What was that
Woo!
What were
About
they
the
doing?
Dallas cheerleaders and how
No,
they
no.
make the team, and because it's like crazy hard to make the team.
Well,
And
yeah, not only that. Oh, look, I got writing on the back. Not only is it crazy hard to make the team, but it's also supposed to be very corrupt. Because apparently they get paid like minimum wage, and like just the honor of being a Cowboys cheerleader is all
yeah,
you need.
that's like. What did you see? You sound like you watched
Dude,
it.
that's been going on for like 50 years.
Yeah,
That's
but
been an
they're
ongoing
but
debate.
they're so pumped about it.
That's the problem.
But like they get paid, like it is crazy because they're such a huge deal, especially for the whole
Well,
Dallas
yeah,
team.
The experience. They're
Yeah,
literally the most famous cheerleaders on
yeah,
earth.
but they get paid the same as like the Rush cheerleaders would or the Ryder cheerleaders would. You know what I
It's
mean?
crazy.
So, but like, again, yeah, it is the experience of doing it and being like Miss America. You know what I mean? Like,
The mystique.
yeah, but
It's
know-
sort of like, if you want to compare it on a lower level, sort of like people in the media, where you end up doing 2 or 3 jobs and you feel like, you know what, we deserve more. But part of doing those 2 or 3 extra jobs is the prestige that comes with doing those jobs. So you add more
Yes.
ability for people to see you and for people to know you and get your name out there. But you don't have it financially.
yes, I can relate.
So with that in mind, Dallas Cowboys taking on the New York Football Giants. Who is going to win in Thursday night football
Dallas.
tonight, young lady?
Dallas. Yeehaw.
Without a doubt. Can we get a score from you while you twist that last suit?
You know what's really funny? I'm the worst at guessing football scores
This is
because
why I wanted to ask.
I was going to the Rider game and I looked at my stepmom. I was like, what if it's like 1-1 at the end? And she'd be like, she was like, well, that would be like a world record game. I was like, why?
It's not impossible.
I know.
It's not impossible.
I know. And I was like, hey, what? I meant, what if it's tied? But anyway, I'm going to say 34-10.
34-10 for the Cowboys. That's not the worst score.
Is that a score that's manageable or is that really weird?
It's possible. No,
Okay.
the 10 you can get from a touchdown and field goal, which is quite easy.
Okay.
And that'll probably be the Giants, maybe where they end up. 34 is a little bit tough because you're going to need either 5 touchdowns and 1 missed extra point, or you go to the field goal route where you go 3, 3, 3, 3, get like 7 field goals and like 3 touchdowns type of thing. It'd be tough. But you know what? If it happens, holy shit, it's on camera. So maybe we'll see if we can put like a $2 bet down on that. Because
If
I
that
bet you we can
happens,
make it
then yeah, we should start betting more.
Don't say that to me. I have said it numerous times. I am like Fred Flintstone when it comes to gambling.
Yeah, I don't gamble, so.
Do you ever watch the Flintstones?
Yeah,
Yeah, you remember Fat Freddy?
yeah,
You know,
like
you
the
go,
main character.
bet. Yes, Brixie, the main character
like
from the
the
Flintstones.
main
His name is Fred.
We called him Fat. We were like
Fat
describing
Freddy,
him
nickname.
to me,
Twinkle
like I didn't know
Toes,
who
they
he
also call
was.
him when he's bowling. He
Yeah, he's
loves bet. Anytime anyone says bet, he goes bet, 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 and he gets really excited. He gets money signs in his eyes.
Yeah,
It's like me. Thank
Remember.
goodness I learned to turn into a budget gambling.
I'm like bam bam. Yes, smash things that make me angry. You don't like it?
that was pretty good.
The bam bam.
I'll give it to you.
Okay.
Do you remember Pebbles?
The other baby?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's cute.
Yeah, they got married, Bam Bam and Pebbles, in the future.
I
true
thought they
story.
were brother and sister for a sec.
No, Betty and Wilma are the ladies, and Barney and Fred are the dudes.
Yep.
Checks out.
Yeah, and there's a long necked dinosaur when he gets off work, I think. He slides down it.
That's true.
Yeah, see, I have some memories in here.
That's
I
good.
was really young when I watched that.
I was gonna say you were probably. That's why I like legit was wondering.
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to be facetious because for people our age, it was lunchtime viewing. That's all we did at lunchtime was go home, eat lunch, and watch Flintstones.
Yeah, I don't know when I watched it, but it's in there.
It is
a
sort
memory.
of a pretty big cartoon.
Yeah,
A lot of
because
people know.
I remember so I went to an outdoor market and they had wooden cars that were like kid size. And I was like, this looks like a Flintstones vehicle. And even my son was like, you know what that is? I was like, yeah.
They also had vitamins, Flintstone vitamins.
I took those when
they
I
were
was young.
great. Flintstone kids.
I think
they
it's
had
just
great
candy, really.
commercials. For blah, 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 strong and growing.
Did you take
They're
those?
great commercials. Oh yeah,
Yeah, everyone did.
dude. You don't.
Maybe
get,
that's what's wrong with us.
You don't get guns like this by eating
Maybe that's-
non-Flintstone vitamins.
Maybe that's why our backs are so sore and our necks don't work as too many Flintstone
They did
vitamins.
taste like candy. To be fair, I
They
would
did.
steal them. I was
Oh.
yeah.
I saw them at Costco. I don't know where I saw them. I saw them somewhere and I was like, should we get these? Brad's
like
like,
to get
no,
back
they
into the
probably don't
Flintstone
even
game.
work.
Yeah.
You replace all your vitamins now for just Flintstone vitamins?
I would be something. I wonder what would happen. My body would just break.
Yeah.
Jeez, getting old's the worst. Brexy, thank you so much for giving us a couple minutes here today, saving the day by stopping by. And you'll be back tomorrow? Pretty pleased, possibly,
Yeah.
maybe? The
Oh,
hardcore
yeah.
is in, but she has to leave a little bit early, so you and I are going to have to carry the rest
I
of the
will
back
be
end.
here and yeah, if you want to play vids with me after, Brad's gone all weekend.
Done.
So.
Maybe even a little Twitch stream.
Oh!
We'll
Super
see.
Smash, Gary.
LB, did you notice the changes in here? You see this?
Oh.
Yeah, right?
That's why there's so much
Yeah,
room.
I know. There's so much more room for activities in
I
here
just-
now. LB moved some
Oh.
tables and did some stuff, so we got the Twitch stream set up on top of the TV over there.
Oh my God, I
Very
can't
exciting.
wait.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool.
We'll
So
Twitch. We should
we're
do
gonna
it.
Twitch it up. Brooksy is her name. She's got a social media thing she does with Wendy Brooks Media. She also has a show called the Past Our Bedtime Podcast. It is fantastic. New episode out every Monday. Anything else you want to throw in there?
No. Gary was on our last episode. It was so funny.
It was really funny. I bet you lost views, hey? Did you lose viewers because of that?
I haven't checked in a while.
Don't check. It's probably not views. Thank you so much, bro.
Okay, bye.
And just like that, we are halfway there. And I think a lot of people find it hard to say anything else after saying halfway there, to not sing that Bon Jovi song. But sporting events recently have really ruined that. And hearing that song a lot on the radio really sort of ruined that. So we're not going to go in the Bon Jovi direction, but we are halfway through the Thursday edition of your show. Hope you're doing very, very well. Again, a big thank you to Brooksy for coming through, making all that magic happen. Oh, look at that, the viewing room. New episodes every Tuesday. If only there was someone here that we could talk to about that. I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. We got a co-host in the tooth booth right now producing the show. Margaret, do you think we should demand his presence and force him out of the booth and come into the light and see what's going on out here? Dragon, you want to come hang out for a bit? Look at that. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the co-host of the viewing room. He is the producer extraordinaire. He is Mr. Set Up All the Complicated Stuff Because I Can't, and he's Mr. Million Views Plus on the internet. It is the Dragon!
Thank you.
Wearing his race shirt today.
Thank
I
you,
like
yeah.
that. Weren't you going to wear that when you had Doug on before?
I was gonna wear it when I had Doug on,
But then he brought you a Kitty Town shirt.
then he brought me a Kitty Town shirt, and I was like, okay, I can't not wear the movie's TV shirt when I interview with the freaking director.
But also, it's the director's school.
Yeah. So really, I couldn't have gone wrong as long as
Yeah.
I wore one of the two. But
Well done, buddy. It
That
looks
shows,
great. I
yeah.
love it. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm gonna move this chair up because it's Wendy.
You go, girl. Yeah, she gets low on it. That's okay. It's fun.
Whatever.
No, dude, get it.
Okay. No. It's okay. That's high enough.
I want you to be comfortable.
Yeah. No.
You look very uncomfortable
I'm
right
very-
now.
I don't know. I'm a little taller than Wendy, so I got to like fix her mess.
That's fair.
How are you?
understand that. I'm doing great, buddy. I'm very grateful that we have so many ready and willing teammates here at the Dufferin Avenue Media Network Content Creation Studios inside the Sonder Concrete Services Clubhouse. It's very nice. to
Yeah.
know that we can just drag you out and have a nice conversation.
Yeah, because you begged me for 32 minutes.
Don't tell
today.
everyone that. Don't say that. Again, part of the
Got 6
deal,
calls.
we wrote a quick contract while we were playing Super Smash Bros. And I had to let him win twice.
Right. Yeah. By 6.
By a lot. Yeah, it was disgusting. It was a horrible display of smashing. The viewing room, dude. I want to go back again. My favorite episode has dropped. Dropped on Tuesday.
Yep. That's my favorite episode too.
So good.
Episode 8. Welcome to Kitty Town.
So
Featuring special guest Doug Lusick.
now, did you put in any of the other interviews that you guys had?
Nope.
I've just perused, and
No.
I know you guys had mentioned possibly putting those in, so you haven't
Nope.
shown those interviews from the premiere yet?
If you go to Doug Lusick's Instagram page or the Welcome to Kitty Town page
Yes.
on Instagram, you can find all those interviews at the premiere and kind of see what some of the cast said and how they're doing. And
You guys
yeah.
are like Entertainment Tonight for Saskatoon.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hitting the red carpet.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. There it is. So cool.
It was really cool. They just launched the segment of, I had everyone explain Kitty Town in one word, and Doug's word was poopy.
Sludge butt. Got a bad man. I've been dealing with the sludge butt the last couple days.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like,
It's about going around, I think.
I think so. I think like
Better not be an apocalypse.
the second a certain amount of salt hits your body.
That might be it. So, one thing I wanted to throw at you from that talk with Doug, right at the end.
Sure.
Again, the interview is fantastic. The boys just crushed it. Co-host with LB, by the way, the face that built the place. So, when you guys were talking about a sequel, you and LB had talked about the possibility of a sequel, although it didn't need one because it wrapped itself up so good, but then you thought you had a funny name for it. And then sure enough, Doug said, actually, there may be some sort of sequel thing happening.
Sure.
How close are we to that? You think that's going to actually happen?
There's
He sounded very confident.
a lot of factors. You're getting me excited.
Well,
And I wanna sound so cool and as Wendy would say, demure
Ooh,
and like
big words.
be
I
calm.
like
But
that. Yeah.
I don't know. Would I look forward to a sequel?
Dude, I'm not talking
Absolutely.
about. I'm not talking about you looking forward. I'm talking about you
Oh,
working
well.
on it, man. That's what I'm getting at.
We'll see. We'll see
Let's
what
get
Doug
you in
has.
there.
Let's see what Doug has in mind. And if Doug needs extra hands, I'll be like, yeah, put me in, coach. I'm
That's it.
ready.
And extra promotion from the network. Like we
well,
can
there
go
we go.
all in on this thing, man.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what happens next. Whether it's a sequel or like a new standalone thing, I'm so hyped. Or who knows? Maybe Crave wants to see like a TV show or
That's what I'm
something. that'd be
But
cool.
honestly, why wouldn't you, right? Like we haven't had a Canadian version of any sort of apocalyptic TV shows. Like think about Walking Dead, how good Walking Dead was. That got everyone into it, then all the spin-offs, and eventually everyone got sick of it. I think we're ready for a Canadian version.
I think we're ready to do so good. People are starting to get sick of how good our stuff is. Like, like
Yeah.
renewed for another season. Like at some point, well, how many seasons did The Walking Dead have? At least 10 or something like that. What
man.
was it?
I think it was like 13 or something before they finally wrapped it up.
I mean, people at that point are like, okay, like seriously, when's the network going to tell you that you've had enough, right? But if you're still making money and people are still enjoying it, then it's good. So I don't know. I
This
think we
is-
need a show that's like that where we're season
Thank you.
43 and they're still throwing money at it, and then everyone's like, we want it to stop, but the
How
network is like,
the
no.
hell? And this is sort of what this is turning into, is talking about entertainment with my main man, the Dragon. How the hell does a show that is so good, like Game of Thrones, get told you're done now? And then a show like Walking Dead goes on too long? Like, is there, I imagine there's a billion factors that play into that. But like with the Game of Thrones stuff, was it just because the books had ran out? Or like the storyline in the book had sort of come to its end, and so they just had to end it?
It's a tough answer. I mean, the way I look at it is everything has a natural end.
Yes.
And that ending is maybe sometimes a little bit, I was going to say premeditated, but like that ending is kind of influenced by whatever, situation is, right? So,
Yeah.
Game of Thrones, there's still books of Game of Thrones coming out while it was in production, right?
Yeah.
So they can only make so much TV per so many books. So, it kind of, there's
ran
there's
out.
like a slope there.
Yeah.
And then as well, like, the network can't keep throwing money at it because it's like, was it HBO that made Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
It's like, HBO has to do other projects, and there's actors there who probably don't want to do 16 years of Game of Thrones, right? Even though they love the characters, it's right. Everyone needs to move on at some point,
Yeah.
right? So there's 100 different factors. I don't know exactly why Game of Thrones got canceled, but truthfully, it had to end at some point,
Yeah.
right? And, if you can put out high quality shows over how many seasons,
Which it felt
think
like they were
of
doing.
Breaking Bad. Everyone's like, oh man, Breaking Bad would have been great with 6 seasons. But like, think about it. 5 seasons of a TV show is already lots. Some people don't get to make a second season.
Yeah.
Some
And
people don't get past the pilot.
There's almost so much meth Walter White can make, man.
Exactly. At a certain point, you tell the story and stuff, and maybe they
Yeah.
could have done more and bigger things, but
So then,
it happened.
how in the hell does Walking Dead go for so long? That's my question.
Well,
Like, if these guys are getting cut off because it's like whatever, this or that, how the hell did that one go for so long and then have all the spin-offs?
well, I mean, a lot of it too is when you have lots of actors who love playing the character because maybe it's a
Huge
breakout
cast,
role,
Yeah.
or they love playing the part, like the guy who plays Daryl Dixon.
Yeah. Ladies love that dude.
Dude's been playing the part for years, right? Like, and there's like a bunch of people who are like, I see it online all the
Norman
time.
Reedus.
Like, kill off him. Like, people are saying that all the time. Like, let him die and move on to bigger and better things. But no,
Dude.
like, there's people who love their characters
Let him
and are moving, like, like enjoy that stuff, right? And so, I don't know. When you have a consumer that's paying for it still,
Yeah.
when you have a network that's willing to throw out money,
It's always about money, isn't it? I
it-
don't know why we think anything else.
I mean, yeah, but truthfully, it revolves
Yeah.
around money mostly, and yeah, like there's certain reasons why they're gonna keep trying to make more money off of that. Was that AMC? Is that Walking Dead?
Yes, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like you have actors willing to play the part. Zombie
Yeah.
stories don't end, right?
But those seasons, man, they went so like
Yeah.
there would be okay. Here's episode 1 for this season. We are gonna go and take care of this bad guy. That's your map. It's like okay, I can't wait for that to happen. And they spend 7 episodes doing nothing, and then the finale, they finally get in there, and they only spend half of the finale taking care of that guy because they want to set up the next season. So you got basically 2 good shows per season on that garbage. Sorry, I'm getting emotional. Yeah,
Money.
exactly. Exactly.
And you know what? You watched the whole thing,
I
didn't
did.
you?
I did.
And then when that season was over, oh look, season 8 just
So
dropped.
excited.
Oh,
So
yeah,
excited
there
for
you
it 'cause they leave such great cliffhangers.
Yeah,
You
no,
know, like,
it's
they're
the
so
Breaking
good
Bad.
at that.
Every single episode of Breaking Bad
Yeah.
ends with like,
Just
well,
like,
I
holy
can't go to
jeez.
bed on episode 6,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
And that's the magic sort of formula, I guess. Is lots of money and cliffhangers.
Yeah, that's why every time I watched Breaking Bad, I'd watch an episode, but like, depending on how much time I'd have, I'd stop at like the 30-minute mark. Because you have like 40 or 50-minute
You
episodes of
didn't
Breaking
want to get
Bad.
into the the
There's
setup.
no cliffhangers for me. I'll just pause it
Very-
mid-scene and I'll just pick up where I
very
left
smart.
off, and then that way I don't have to worry about it.
Dude, that's such a great life hack.
Yeah.
Wish I could have had the self-control to do that instead of just watching a million in a row.
Yeah, I don't know. Gotta get the 8 hours, man. Right? There's only
Gotta get that sleep.
There's only so much meth cooking you can watch at 9 p.m.
Just set the tone for some sweet dreams.
Can we put that on the
Sweet
wall?
Words to live by here on your show. So that's a nice little delve into that. Now,
Yeah.
I would also like to, because Brooks and I were talking about this earlier on our little previously recorded segment. The Dallas Cowboys taking on the New York Football Giants tonight. Who you got? We go from your source of all the stuff you know in the entertainment world into something I know a little bit about.
Can I phone LB? New York Giants win.
He
Sorry.
probably wouldn't know.
Giants win.
I like that. It's a huge upset if they do. Something to think about.
I think they should.
You want to hear a great
Better.
stat if you were a gambling man?
Yeah. I'm a gambling man.
Quarterback for the New York Giants. His name is Daniel Jones. They call him Danny Dimes.
Sure.
He's been a garbage quarterback for a long time now, like 3 or 4 years. They threw a whole bunch of money at him. His record during night games, so in the NFL, you got your Thursday nighter, you got your
Yeah.
Sunday nighter and your Monday nighter.
Sure.
And then on Sunday, you have your morning games and your afternoon games. So these are strictly only night games. So Thursday nighter, Sunday nighter, or Monday nighter. Danny Dimes has 1 win in 14 starts. So he's 1-13 in his career playing after 6 p.m.
So
That
something's wrong with the
means-
sleep schedule.
That means that the Giants are going to lose.
No, I think what's going to happen.
Here we
is
go.
Danny, my boy,
Danny Dimes.
is going to bed at a reasonable time.
Ooh.
And he's going to get his good sleep in. He's going to wake up at 10 or 11, God forbid, Sunday. What day is it? Thursday.
It's Thursday.
It's Thursday. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
No,
okay.
he's woken
He's
up at
rested up.
11 o'clock New York time, right? And he's ready. He's ready to crush the house, man. I'm telling you, it's gonna be. Yeah, they're winning. You want to put money on it?
Well, if we had any. I already got my budget
Yeah,
bet in.
sure.
I got my $4 down tonight.
I bet you.
One WWF funniest moments VHS tape.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll put
against
my greatest
that
hits.
dragon,
My adult dragon,
Oh.
your doppelganger.
my doppelganger. Yeah.
I told the story yesterday, I believe, about how I bought that
Yeah.
out of shame because the lady didn't laugh at my adult dragon joke.
Yes.
And we were at Gambate. It's
Mhm.
my adult dragon. And this thing was called an adult dragon. It was beside a junior dragon. The lady didn't laugh, and I felt great shame, so I bought the dragon.
Yes.
But great purchase. At the time, I was like, why am I even buying this thing? And now it's like a star of everyone's sets. It's like the only thing that sticks around on the table for pretty much every show.
I love buying things when I'm embarrassed.
Yeah.
But like, obviously, she didn't get the inside joke. It wasn't her fault.
I know. No, I felt bad. Like I felt like I let her down by not making her laugh. As we are hanging out with the co-host of the viewing room, as well as producer extraordinaire and Mr. Everything Else around here as well. He is the Dragon. Football movies. You ever watch any football movies?
The water boy.
I'm the water boy.
Mama said.
Quality H2O. I love that movie, by the way.
It's a great movie.
I love
The
that.
Blind Side.
Blind Side. See, I've never seen that one.
Well, I thought it was a good movie until
I love Sandra Bullock.
things are going down apparently in court of law. But
Yeah. Is that true? The actual football guys like made it all up? Robert Orr, Michael Orr?
so I don't want to talk too much
No,
on
we don't
something
wanna-
that
Yeah, we don't
that
wanna
I don't
bring
know
one
a
down.
ton about. But I guess the dude from the football player dude was like, "Yo, this family, this is greatly exaggerated. They didn't actually do all this stuff for me,
Okay.
and it was not like this." And then they actually kind of like took some of his money and stuff like that. And I don't know if that's all true or
Yeah.
whatnot. It's crazy thing to say,
Can we
especially
say
because of the movie,
allegedly?
right?
Is that what we're supposed to
Allegedly,
say?
yeah.
Allegedly.
And yeah, so I don't know how that's shaking down or what's true and what's not. I'm not gonna judge until I see like a
Great
result,
movie, though.
but-
Great
Yeah,
movie.
it was a great movie.
Sandra Bullock, man. Can do no wrong.
And I've seen it like 2 or 3 times probably, and yeah, I just unfortunately
What's the other one?
that's how that turned out.
Remember the Titans. You ever see Remember the Titans?
I have not. No.
Oh man, that's a great movie. You guys should do a review on that. It's all about like segregation in the '60s and how like the white kids and the black kids overcome all the racism around them and come together as a team. Really cool. There's a tall, sexy blonde dude, long hair. Call him Sunshine because he's always smiling. You'll love Sunshine. I promise you. You'll be
You're my
really good.
sunshine.
Oh, stop it.
Can I tell you something?
Yes.
This is a real problem.
Okay.
Off the record.
Okay.
As we
Hold on, let's turn the
stream this live.
microphones off. Yes.
Okay, so you're sitting there, right?
Yeah.
And that's where I sit when we record the viewing room.
Yes, you do.
And it's good because I find whenever I'm up here, and I don't know if you can see this, if you ever watch back the video, you see this like little groove here?
Yeah.
I spend probably like half an episode like
What are you doing to that groove?
I
So you better censor that.
I don't want to use the term
no, you're
finger,
no,
but-
no, stop it. Okay,
dude. It's just like feel it. Okay, feel it. No. Okay, just try it
I'm gonna
first.
put
Try
Mr.
it first.
Peterson over there.
Try it first. Try it first. See, it feels so weird. Oh,
We like to get weird around here
And I
on
do that all the
your
time.
show, hanging out with the co-host of the viewing room, my sweet dragon, talking about football movies.
football movies,
I
man.
like how we're going in this direction. Waterboy, so good.
Waterboy's probably good. The
Is
best. Okay, the best sports movie whole world.
Here we go.
Happy Gilmore. Okay, I'm sorry. You can fight me on that.
I'm not.
It's. I don't. It's in my opinion the best.
I
Sports
don't
movie.
think anyone will fight you.
Yeah.
I feel like it's everyone could say it's a good top 3, top 5 for sure.
Yeah.
Like if you're older, you're gonna have Slapshot in there. You're gonna have Major League in there, and then throughout the years, those are sort of the older ones, and then
Sure.
Happy Gilmore. It's an ongoing topic
What's the
that
one
I
with
just
Paul
love.
Rudd? What's the one with
Paul Rudd in a sports movie?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was in a sports movie.
I wish I could tell you.
Not Role Models. That's not what I was thinking.
That is a great movie, though.
That is a good movie. But
Fantastic.
no,
movie.
I actually technically LARP is LARP a sport.
Live action role playing, baby. I've been trying to LARP. Apparently, we have a really strong LARPing community here in Saskatoon.
Yeah.
And I made some connections.
You
but
look
I
like a
never-
LARPer.
I never got out for LARP. I just want to go and just
Like you look like
Fireball,
a dude who could
fireball,
like Viking
fireball,
throw an
fireball.
axe.
Yeah,
Have you ever done axe throwing?
I have. I'm horrible at it.
You look like the kind of dude who could go axe throwing and hit like
Myself,
split the target in half.
dude, I did almost hit
Every
myself.
time.
I threw an axe and it caught just the right spot and came flying back from the axe board.
And you know what? That's a skill.
Something like
That's
that.
how good you are.
If it was a skill, I would have caught it on the way back. I just let someone else almost die. It's horrible, actually. I felt really good. That was the last time I threw axes.
It was
by
so
the way.
good that they couldn't have me in that building anymore.
Just threw it too hard, man. Too hard at throwing axes. You ever throw the old axe?
I have, yeah. We actually have like a
I see
little
you
knife
being good,
throwing and axe thing. Like
With LB?
no. We have like
You wanna
at
talk
our
about too
cabin.
good.
We have like
Oh,
a
nice.
like
Like
a little
your own.
yeah. We have like
Okay.
this tree that we have like a board thing on,
Oh, that's so
and then we just like
Whack.
throw it. It's a lot
Whack
of
it and
fun.
Jacket, man.
It's a lot of fun. It's hard. It's hard though. It's really hard. But
Getting the timing
I'm
of the
more
rotation.
more of a ladder golf guy than an axe.
I do like ladder golf.
Do you know cornhole? Obviously, know cornhole. But are you
Dude,
good at cornhole?
Thank you for saying it the proper way. Nobody around here ever calls it cornhole.
What do they call it? Hacky sack?
No, beanbag. You
Oh,
wanna do
beanbag toss? Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
the dumbest. It's like, no, I don't know what that is, but I'll do some cornholing with you if you want.
That got no. Never mind.
Now I guess I understand why people
Yeah.
use beanbag. Okay,
Yeah.
I get it. I actually love it. Out at beautiful Minnewaca at Candle Lake, there's a
Yeah.
beautiful, beautiful little team we got out there that does some real good cornholing. But I always get yelled at because I call it cornhole still, and they only say beanbag.
Nah, that's crazy.
Yeah, in the Minnewaca campground.
Don't let them bring you down. You're right. Okay.
I just
you
like
know you're
using
right.
proper terms for sports that we're playing.
Thank you.
Now, is cornholing a sport?
It's got to be. Can we look that up on our phone?
It's on
Is that allowed?
ESPN.
Sorry, Ryan.
It's
Oh, I
on
don't have my phone.
ESPN.
If it's
the-
on
the
ESPN,
Ocho.
then it works.
Do you want?
Okay.
I can check it. You take over the reins.
Okay. Think about this. I was gonna say someone put close up on my face, but that doesn't really work, does it?
We are currently running without a driver on the boat.
LB, can you remotely do that from like
He
wherever
actually
you are?
could.
He's like flying a plane
genius.
right now, and you can just like put it in.
Yeah, I could probably tap in from 10,000 feet. I got you.
But like, I don't know, cornhole is so fun, and I've noticed like throughout my years that like whether it's a sport or not, it's just a great time always.
Here we go. The American Cornhole Organization, or the ACO, if you will,
As a sport, then.
was
It's-
established in 2005 by Frank Gears and is headquartered in beautiful Milford, Ohio.
Milford, Ohio.
Milford,
Take me home.
Hey, yeah. Sounds like a very mature place. The ACO claims on its website to be the governing body for the sport of cornhole. I
Let's
don't
go.
know much, but I can tell you that sure sounds like it's a sport.
You know what? I like sports.
Me
know-
too. Me too.
Thanks for watching. No, so here's the
I
thing.
mentioned it yesterday. My dad was bugging me. He's like, you gotta get some more sports on there, son. That's really your wheelhouse. And I'm like, well, okay. And he wants me to start calling in all the sports buddies, like my buddy Mikey Garnett, former NHL and KHL goaltender, and Colby Armstrong, and all these dudes out there. To the great Drew Amenda.
Sure.
We'll be reaching out to all these dudes that we love. He's like, get all your buddies on. I was like, well, Dad, I don't want to waste our big guests until we start, rolling. And then I saw we're reaching a bunch of milestones now, so maybe it is time to start calling in our big dogs.
13,000 subscribers
crazy.
as of today.
Anyways, I totally sidetracked you. You go ahead.
Well, I was going to say there's these things, in my opinion, called not sports.
Okay.
And so, cornhole, it's not sport. It's a sport, but it's not like a sport, right?
Would you?
I don't know what the class of, it's all in my head.
Game? Would you use the term game for those?
Maybe.
That's
Maybe.
sort of the runaround for a lot of
Because
this.
here's the thing basketball, that's a sport. Baseball is a sport. Golf, sport.
Absolutely.
But some people don't consider golf to be a sport, but I consider golf to be a sport. But I can see how some people's like game.
Dude,
Right?
For golf is very easy for me to explain that it's a sport because if you go out and play a full round
yeah.
of golf,
Oh yeah,
you are going to be very tired.
18 holes, yeah.
Very.
No, I get it.
Especially if you're walking.
I
bro.
see it as a sport, but I've heard other people
Oh
not.
yeah, for sure. I've heard that
Mini
before.
golf, not sport.
Dude, I was watching the pro mini golf tour on the Game Network yesterday.
Sure.
It's an actual tour for pro
That's
mini golfing. It's incredible.
Not a sport.
Yeah.
Wrestling's a sport.
They actually call it sports entertainment.
Breakdancing, would we consider that a sport?
Phil Wizard would, but probably not Ray Gun.
That's
Has
something to be
anyone said the
decided.
name Ray Gun in like a couple weeks?
No.
I wonder what happened to her.
Yeah, cornhole's not a sport. Bowling, I wouldn't call bowling a sport. I would, and that's maybe controversial, but bowling, come on. I mean, it's a game of skill. At the end of the day, like it's a lot of coordination and stuff like that, but like, it's bowling.
What do you think about going out for a team building bowling night
I'm down
here at the dam?
tonight. You want to do tonight?
Well, that would just be you and me. I'm okay with that. Dude. It's like a little mini
It's
day,
like, so what's
Yeah.
the issue here, Gary?
And-
I don't know. What are
Well,
not
that'd be
sports?
fun.
What are not
You-
sports? Do
you
you
were
think
saying a
bowling's a
bunch.
sport? Do you think bowling's a sport?
I feel like, the easiest way to sort of just make this cut and dry is if it's televised. But then you get ESPN 8 The Ocho, who's televising literally Big Buck Hunter. You know what I mean? Like video games. Like, are video games sports? No, they're not sports. They're
This is
esports.
being televised, so it's very easy to televise something.
That's a great point, too. That argument has not aged well. I just realized that as you said it. No, you are so right. To the 4 people watching this, we are not a sport. But thank you for watching.
It feels like it up here with the hot lights. You know what it's like to run a mile in my shoes. Yeah.
Yeah, we're only 23. We had it at 26 yesterday when Maze and I were in here. It was 26 up there, and I looked at his
Yikes.
face, and he was beat red. We were both
Yeah.
sweating it up.
That's why I look at the weather before I decide what days I come in here.
That's smart. Very smart. Anything else you want to throw in here before we make our way out, old friend?
No, I guess it's kind of time, eh?
Why does it go by so fast? Before you got up here, I was like, oh, man, we got like 20, 25 minutes we got to do. Now I feel like you just sat down.
I feel like that went by extraordinarily fast.
They
Like,
do say, though, that's what happens when you're in the zone. That
Yeah.
you don't even notice the time fly.
yeah,
So I guess we were in the zone.
in the zone. Okay, thank you for having me on.
Let me do it properly. Ladies and gentlemen, co-host of The Viewing Room, new episodes every Tuesday, graduate of Reyes, as well as director Doug from Welcome to Kitty Town's favorite human being. He is the dragon! Am I allowed to put words in Doug's mouth like that? Yeah. Nice. Great job, Doug. We appreciate it. Another great day. What a great show. And we got, oh man, tomorrow is going to be fantastic. I'm so excited. I didn't put on my I didn't turn on the I didn't turn on the radio. You can start it. You're so sweet. See? Reagan's always taking care of us. As we wrap up another, oh bless you, another day here. And bless you again on your show. We really, truly enjoy being live for moments just like you just witnessed. Coming into today, we had a couple people drop out. We had a couple things that weren't going the way we were going. Bless you again, young man. Jiminy Chillikers. And this team here, man, with this live format, we had a producer, also co-host half the show. We had our good friend Brooksy stop by and do the first half, and just like that, another show coming. All the love and thank you to all of our advertisers here on the network, as well as all of our organizations we're helping out. Do not forget, the Elmwood Fall Feast was a huge success. A bunch of money raised for my Auntie Susie and the rest of her pals involved with Elmwood to help them get around town here with transportation. The need is always there, though. So the Fall Feast has come and gone, but they always need help. Be it monetary or with your time. Head to elmwoodyxc.ca and help with the movement, man. Help get all of our friends out of these lodges and manors and all that and checking out the city and all the good stuff, right? And mostly, the biggest of all, thank you to you for allowing us to come in here and do our thing. Tomorrow, we will say hello to Ugly Kid Joel, who will be in the house. As well, our good friend Emily May will be by to say hello. Brooksy will be here. We'll have Hardcora and so much more. That's at 4 p.m. tomorrow. Now, we get ready to go watch some football. The football Giants. Reagan's saying the Giants are going to win this one, even though Danny Dimes is 1-13 in night games in his career. So I'm not sure that's going to go. 2-13 is after tonight, he says. So we will see how all of that plays out. Again, thank you to you. Remember, karma is the realest thing you will ever experience. So do something really, really good, okay? Really nice, and you'll notice those things will start happening to you. And that, my friend, is how we make this place, this world, this universe, a better place, world, universe. Have a great, fantastic rest of your Thursday night. Enjoy the Thursday night football. You're going to have that tickle fight now, buddy? Nice. Have a great rest of your Thursday.